I need to subdivide my site in multiple lots. But if we need to provide multiple options to a client, it will be time consuming. So let me show you one trick that I use that will cut in half the time. So what we're gonna do is create a smart block. The idea is that once we convert this into a block, we can make it smart and give us all of the different lot configurations that we need. We need to add a couple of parameters and actions, in this case linear. So I'm gonna go from this point to this point and click on my screen like so. All right, so let's add the actions, as this exclamation is telling us something is missing. So what we need in this case is a couple of stretch actions so we can increase the size of our lot quickly. So I'm gonna add the stretch action to the length, and I'm gonna click this point because I want to stretch or make the size of my lot bigger from this point. So I'm gonna click there, and then it's asking me for stretch frame. This is similar to the stretch command. When you stretch something, you need to select an area, right? In this case, we're gonna select this area, and then the objects will be these objects like so. Press enter, and now we apply a parameter called visibility. This will help us to pick the different options or configurations that we need. So to keep things simple, again, 3 different options. We need this line to move only a certain distance of the overall width. We can control how much this line can move by selecting the move action, going to the properties, and you can see a distance multiplier. The trick or the math here is very easy. First, we need to divide the location of the line. I'm gonna say 1, and I'm gonna divide that by the number of parcels. So I'm gonna say 3 and press enter. You can see the line is keeping 1/3 of distance between the overall, as you can see. So again, is this line that we need to add move action now, selecting the width parameter and then selecting the object and pressing enter. And we need to modify that distance multiplier. We need to say 2 divided by the number of spaces. So the next time that you have a lot or something to subdivide, you can quickly insert your smart block from your tool palette and simply stretch it per your needs and pick the different options that you need. Maybe you need a grid of 10, and you can have all of these different options quickly and easily by using your smart block and create all of your different options for your client. Again, very, very easily. A huge thanks to our patrons who make these tutorials possible. If you want to download all our AutoCAD blocks, macros, files, then check our community link below.